boys and girls. Sammy and I have another story for you today. This is a story about a camel. He's a strange looking camel. Can you see his face? Yeah. You never know if he's happy or sad. Most of the time he's grumpy in this story. So we're going to see why. The name of this story is Humphrey's First Christmas. The book starts out with, "Beloved, most beauteous and exalted king of all." That should be my name. Instead, they called me Humphrey. This I could bear if the worst thing of all had not happened. My dearest possession, my glorious carpet blanket, has been lost along the trail. Now I am never warm and I suffer terribly. That's why I have set into motion a plan to replace my greatest of all treasures. What's he going to do, you think? I don't know either. Let's find out. I carefully nudge my nose inside the caravan master's tent. This is followed closely by the chattering of my teeth, thereby letting the master know that I am most enormously cold. Success! He has not pushed me out, and I remain hopeful that a new blanket will soon be mine. 3 rich caravans have joined us, and there has been talk of great kings. Yet these kings bring me no joy, for they have tied 3 huge chests to my bare back. They're so heavy, I'm sure each must be filled with rocks. Oh, look at that. Looks like Humphrey's falling down, doesn't it? Yeah, so heavy. He's not a happy camel. The other camels are wearing their finest blankets. They're all comfortable and warm. Not one of them thinks about me, their cousin, in pain and misery because of the loss of my most precious carpet blanket. I cry out in sorrow and I weep. Poor Humphrey. Oh, I know. Humphrey's sad. That makes you sad. Let's see what he tries to do next. Humphrey's always got a plan. Today, I continue my plan to regain my treasured blanket. I add loud sniffling to the chattering of teeth, and I squeeze my entire body inside my master's tent. As I do, out rolls my master, because the tent is not exactly camel-sized. It is as I planned. The master chases me away. He tosses me a new blanket. I have success. Do you have a blanket like that? Not like that, no. Yours is fuzzier, isn't it? Once more I am covered with splendor and comfort. I am filled with delight. If it were not for the heavy chests I am forced to carry, I would almost be happy. We have followed one star for many long nights. Now our caravan enters the town of Bethlehem. Its streets and inns are crowded with travelers. My master gives no thought to my tired feet and rumbling belly. I'm forced to move on. What do you think those people are looking for? Do you remember what happened in Bethlehem? I do. Now you remember? Yeah. Don't tell the boys and girls. They have to wait to find out. At last, we reach the end of our journey. But I'm confused. There's no great palace, no rich oasis, no palms heavy with fruit. I see only a lowly stable with a family inside. The 3 kings rejoice and rush forward to bow before the young woman who cradles the baby. You know who the baby is? Yep, I do too, but don't tell the boys and girls yet. They're trying to think really hard about who this is. Finally, the chests are taken from my back and placed before the tiny child. As each box is opened, I see no stones, only gold, frankincense, and myrrh. In this land, I have walked past many children, but never before have I felt the need to walk towards one. Now I kneel before this tiny, shivering baby in a manger. Watching him gladdens me more than sweet water, fresh hay, or even my wondrous blanket. I look into the baby's eyes, and I'm overwhelmed by love. I pull the treasure from my back and lay my gift carefully upon this child. He smiles. My nose and whiskers tingle with joy. I'm happy to my toes, and even without my blanket, I feel warm. Look at what he's doing. Yeah, oh, there he is. Look at what he did. He gave the blanket to the baby. Beloved, most beauteous and exalted King of all should be his name. Instead, they call him Jesus. Now we know who the baby is, don't we? Yeah. We've heard lots of stories about the wise men coming to bring the baby gifts. This is the first time we've ever heard it told by the camel who also went to give the baby gifts. I think Humphrey was a special camel, and he certainly gave baby Jesus a special gift. That's all for this time. See you later, kids.